Hi there, this is Matt, and this is a video about English verb tenses. So, as you are studying or improving your English, it's important, very important, that you can talk about everyday topics, both quickly and, more importantly, confidently. In order to be able to talk quickly and confidently, you need to have a good control of basic English verb tenses. Now, I see a lot of people, a lot of students learning English, but they don't put themselves under pressure. And so, when they need to talk, often they become confused with the tenses and they're not able to answer quickly. So I want you to use this video as a checklist and also as practice material to help you to talk about a basic everyday topic. Let's begin and let's look at the most simple question about breakfast. And that is, do you eat breakfast? If we look at this question, which tense do you think we should use? Well, it's in the present simple tense, so of course our answers will be present simple tense as well. Yes, I do. Yes, I eat breakfast every day. I have breakfast most days. Or, if you are like me, you would answer, I cannot go without breakfast. So please note here, in order to make it clear that we are talking about habits, things that we regularly do, we use other words as well. So I eat breakfast every day, most days. I cannot go without. And we use these words to answer other present simple questions as well, such as, what do you eat? Or, what do you have for breakfast? Once again, the question is in the present simple tense. So how would you answer this question? Quickly now. Okay, so you need to be able to say, I eat cereal, and when? Most of the time. Sometimes I have a cooked breakfast. On the weekends, I normally make some eggs. So these time phrases, most of the time, sometimes, on the weekends, are very, very helpful for making our tenses clearer. If you don't use them at the moment, then this is what you should practice. This is something that you need to be doing with your English. All right, now, how would you answer this question? What are you eating, having, or making for breakfast? What time are we talking about? We are talking about right now, at this present moment. So we would use the present continuous. I'm eating some yummy fruit and cereal. I'm having an egg with toast. I'm making a fruit salad. So how did you answer this question? The next question is talking about this morning. So what did you have for breakfast this morning? This question is talking about the past, but it's the immediate past. It's only this morning. And so that means we could use two different tenses here. We could use the present perfect tense because it's still the same day, the same morning. We're talking about what we have done from this morning up until now. Or, because breakfast is finished, we could use the past simple. So can you answer using both of these tenses? Let's have a look. I have eaten porridge this morning. I have had some toast and coffee. So here, these two sentences are in the present perfect. But, as I said, because breakfast is finished, we can also use the simple past. I ate some poached eggs, or I had some fruit and yogurt for breakfast this morning. All right. Now, if we're talking about the past, but if you're as old as me, we're talking about a long time ago. So, what did you eat for breakfast as a child? Or, if we want to ask this same question, but in a less formal way, because kid is an informal way of saying child, then we're asking, what did you have for breakfast as a child? Now, this would use the past simple tense because we are talking about a time that is finished. So, what are your answers? I would answer something like this. I generally ate rice porridge. I always had croissants and chocolate. I used to eat toast and jam. So note we can use this. I used to eat. And if you want to make a more complex sentence, you can say, when I was a child, most people had cereal for breakfast. Now, the last question. What will you have for breakfast tomorrow? Or, what are you having for breakfast tomorrow? Well, if we look at the time, we're talking about the future. So we need to use future tenses. This should be easy, but we can use the future I will, or we can say I am going to. We can use the present continuous form to talk about the future. So I will have pancakes, or I am going to have scrambled eggs on toast. I'm going to make some porridge for breakfast in the morning. Now, these sentences are not difficult, and many of you will think, I can do this, this is easy. What I want you to do is challenge yourself, talk to someone, and practice under pressure, and make sure that you can use all of these tenses quickly and confidently. So, once again, thank you very much, and most importantly, enjoy your breakfast. Thank you. Cheers, Matt.